Well, hello everybody. We are doing I'm just gonna do a double stream because at this point, I'm gonna fix what happened last time. And what happened last time was kind of bull, but I was able to get back to our spot from before, where we kind of left off. Where we were just like going up and down the ladder, trying to figure out like the whole one pulse thing, and we're gonna do that. And instead of having this off full screen, like back on, off, whatever, I'm gonna be using some other thing to look up my stuff, like the phone or something like that. So I will show you that. We're gonna come back here. Thank you. This is gonna stay on full screen from this point forward. Controller's gonna stay on. As you can see. As you can see, I have two saves here. One save is my catch-up save, which is where we actually left off. And as you could tell, I was kind of just quick going through it or whatever because I, you know, that. But the other save is my 11-hour save where we missed the entire hour of the stream. Just kind of went through where we left, going through certain parts. So as you could tell, we were left off here. So what we're gonna do here is we're gonna figure some things out. I'm gonna pause real quick, get things set up so I can. So we can get through these parts as quickly as we can. So I can show you guys what you missed the hour that I just suddenly, I don't know what happened. The stream just kind of disconnected on its own. Completely a bunch to me. I didn't know. So give me 1 second. As I was typing, nothing was being typed. Yay. Stop. That's weird. Yay. Phone things, just not doing phone things. So I'm sitting here, I think I have. Here we go. Okay, because I got to this part, I think, in the last stream we did, where we got to this part and we were about to do the Weaver thing to get away, because we dropped the package in and did all that and all that important stuff. But we have the star chart. Apparently I have to. Alright.
It's the trigger to Alex's death ray.
Yep.
Sure, we're far out
So we give him the star chart, and we have to go down here. Hook.
I think we should save the star chart for that navigator
Uh,
big and curvy. I think this would look better this way. I'm no seamstress, but that works for me.
Let's hope that works for you. Gotta make sure it's the O's or the X's I have to do a mark on. Nope. No, we messed up again. Also hope stream.
Space Weaver, can you take us out of here? Bring me a star chart. I don't want to hurt that.
It would be elementary. Weaving.
Okay, let me see.
Preparing decryption mechanism.
Okay. I think I know where to go.
And Wolf Drive.
I think I should save the star chart for that navigator robot.
Here.
Let me just make one small
Here.
change here.
Deploying Navscarf in
That's it. Just do 2 spots. Those 2 spots missing. Because there's 3 here, 1 here, 1 there.
Drive thread engaged. Drive thread paused.
What? Pause.
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
The nav system is ready. But the
Paused. Okay, hold on.
Blocked? By what?
by the young master's mother.
What?
By the way, how are they?
Gonna turn that down.
long story.
Where is?
Not going anywhere.
We'll see about that.
I know I should be live right now. Okay, yeah, we're live. Just make sure. Okay. Probably should have had like another tab up just to make sure I was still live. Because then I have to start this whole thing all over again for a 3rd time, and I'm not sure if I want to do that. Okay, there the ads go. They're a bit late. I can tell you that. I'm going to let the ad break go before I do any cutscene related things. My main goal with this is to catch me up to where, like, that hour that I missed, and catch me up to there, and maybe go a little bit beyond that. Then, for tomorrow's stream, if I get back in time, or a little bit after, probably after 12, I'll come back to stream, we'll play more Broken Age, and we'll finish off the game kind of just right there. Okay. Everyone should be out of ads. I'm going to move on to cutscene. Hopefully we're still alive and my brain's not losing its goddamn mind.
Hey, what's the deal? I finally find us a way out of here, and Yarnbot says that you...
Look,
What is it?
Marikai is inspecting the ship's nav system for damage. Any navigation activity right now would immediately catch his attention. But I think after the nav check, he's going to step outside the ship to scan the exterior. At which point, we are free to take off and he'll be helpless to stop it.
You're smart. I'm
Yeah,
glad
you're a
part of
smarty. Okay, so now what? Bob, examine the family portrait. We examine the
This
portrait.
is a sweet picture.
Yeah, it helps me remember. He wasn't always a teenager.
But yeah, this combination is very important. There's like a whole thing with Shay's thing that really frustrated me because it's just, you know, you basically had to cross the wires in a very specific angle and very specific way, or you were not getting the combination you wanted. Okay, so now what? Do we have to continue Shay's thing? Yeah. We have to go back to Shay's thing. Okay, I think I have to go back to Shay's because we ended with Shay's, I know for a fact, with the robot in our hands, kind of like, you know, messing with the wires and all that. Here we go. I think it's at the very bottom. Okay, we have the combination. I think I'll quickly take a nice thing of that. So we have that in product
It's a
confirmation.
sweet picture.
Yeah, it helps me remember.
You know, it
Yes,
seems like it was the same one I used when I did it beforehand, so I need that for later. We're gonna go back to Shay's story. Part of the story. Okay. Like I stated,
Can you fix him, Spoon?
I think he needs a
I don't want
Stay on
Spoon.
alert. I think there might be food around. Stay on alert. I think there might be food around.
always.
I don't think I can tune a spoon.
I'm always ready to play in the key of E.
I can't eat the frosting off of this poster.
Alright. This is the wiring we have to mess with. And it's very frustrating. It depends on which direction the wiring is going and which color they are. And all of them are indicated by a specific, you know, thing. So, give me a second. Okay. So, according to the thing, the wires have to be, like, we know where the symbols are in each, you know, general direction, and which color they are. I know, it's very
Yeah, that's better.
weird and complicated.
Connecting to this terminal. Okay. Other end goes here. Now I'm out of wire.
Alright. You're out of wire,
Let's try
and
this
we can,
pattern. Huh.
and we can check this
Exactly
pattern.
the same shape, but maybe if I turn it.
Oh god, that is not in the right order. Okay, we know where the blue wire is. We gotta know where each wire is on the thing to determine which piece goes where. So this is the symbols we have on the wiring. So that one. Hold on, I gotta know where the. Let's start with the blue. I gotta know where the blue is. On the. Where's the blue? Blue is this one. So the first foot of the wire right there is blue. It's like 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. So in basic terms, that tells you where it is. We want the blue in a different spot. And we know the red is in another corner. So what do we want on blue? I think that's what I have to figure out.
At least he's got more wires now.
What do I want in the blue? And what is currently in the thing? So we want the red wire where the blue wire is. So that's good to know. Then I think we want the... Oh dear lord, it's a back and forth. I don't have that on this. Okay, let's do that. We know where to put the red wire at least. I know where to put the red wire completely. Now where to put the blue wire, that's a question. So I think, where's the blue wire on the... No, that's the yellow wire. And where we need to put the yellow wire then? So it'd be a back and forth and the diamond. But the diamond is currently that one. Is that first blue wire is the diamond thing. Like the little rocket shaped, you know. Okay, that's an issue then. And okay. Oh, okay. So where the red wires are is the ones we want where the blue wires should be. So I did it in the correct order. So I went from like there and I stretched it along. Alright, let's do that real quick then. I know it's so confusing and stuff and all that, and I'm trying to get, you know, all figured out, but
These shouldn't be connected.
alright. So this is where the blue wire should be. Oop. This one and then this one here. I'm not sure where the yellow wire is gonna go, but
I don't know if my wiring helped.
I know this should be this.
That's all my wire.
Alright, let's try it.
Worth the shot.
If we don't get it right, then we don't get it right.
Not sure what that means.
That's fine. That's fine. Fine. We figuring this out. So we have the blue wire correct. The blue wire is the correct symbols. The red is not correct. The red is swapped. So, okay, where did I put the... Okay, the red wire went... So the blue wire is correct. Don't have to touch the blue wire. I can just extend the blue wire where I need to. The red wire is connected to the diamond and the XPad thing. But I need the red wire connected to the diamond shape, which is where the yellow is. Okay, where's the yellow? Where the second yellow is. I need to know where the second yellow is. This one right here. So what needs to happen is this wire doesn't need to be touched. I don't have to worry about that wire at all. The red wire needs to be it's not the first one, is the second one. The red wire needs to go here at the bottom one and then attach to this one. And the yellow wire needs to attach here and then go here. So the yellow wire instead needs to...
Let me put that somewhere else. There, that's what I meant. Now I'm out of wire.
Oh wait, does it attach to that one? Yes, attach to that one. That one needs to detach. This needs to attach to this.
That's all the wire I have. That looks mostly right. I hope direction of the wires doesn't matter. What?
Crap. Okay. Nope. Nope, this is good. This is good. The red wire is not right. Okay. That's fine. The red and, it's the red and, the red wire isn't correct. The other wires are fine.
That wasn't right. That's all my wire. That looks mostly right. I hope direction
Okay.
of the wires doesn't matter.
Okay, mostly right.
And that's all the wire I have. I have a good feeling about that pattern,
Yep, we did it. Let's go.
but I don't know why.
We did it.
Hey,
Hopefully you guys see this.
you're alive, little buddy. How do you feel?
He's alive.
So glad to have you back.
He's alive. Okay. So from here, we can just do, you know, give him the hexapal, and he will help fix the ship and all that, and do a...
Hey, how about
Crazy
this
stuff.
little guy? I think he wants to help.
Wow, look at him go. Oh, and he knows electronics. Great. He might just be the genius I was looking for.
Yep, and they do windows.
Well, I
And they
couldn't
clean
catch
windows.
everything, but the main living areas should hold together now.
Well then, that means this ship
We
is
did
ready
it.
to fly
Woo.
to Luna. How about you guys?
I'm ready.
Let's go.
Okay, here we go.
Stop. You aren't going anywhere.
Who are you guys?
Fellas, family, we've been talking to people, and we've connected some dots.
When Mob Chothra ate my sister, he barfed you up.
Please tell us where our daughter is.
She's gone beyond the plague dam, and we're all going after her.
Yep.
Who's we?
It sounds like all of us.
Yeah, I had already initiated launch.
Initiated the launch sequence,
Nice
like,
to
you
meet
know...
guys. I'm a friend of your daughter's.
Okay, hopefully that should have done the other thing, and you're gonna see the cool thing.
The Deadeye God has truly risen.
Truly arisen.
Exposed a whole new segment of beachfront property for development. Looks like this day turned out okay after all.
Yeah.
You're just in time. Marikai is leaving the ship.
Marikai's leaving the ship.
Look, there he goes.
Is everything else ready?
I baked the cake. Put it in
Bake the
oven.
cake.
Great. Then let's get out of here.
Thank you for getting my baking reference.
You're watching, this is gonna be hilarious. You're gonna...
Red engaged.
Alive. Oh no. He's like... And we don't know if Malachi lived yet, so I don't even know. He could have hopped on one of the tentacle things or whatever and lived. Yeah, I think he's right there. You can kind of see him on the tentacle part right there. He might be alive.
Holy smokes. I can't believe that worked.
I can.
Okay, so now we are at the Plague Dam chapter. So this is all Plague Dam stuff. You know, we're trying to leave the Plague Dam technically.
Something tells me we've arrived.
Wow.
So, what do we do now? Honk or something?
Time to see if the ship's communication system still works.
Hello, ahoy. This is the Star airship Malaruna requesting re-entry. I've been gone a long time, but if you could just open the door, we'll come in and explain.
Alex, I don't think that's going to... Oh, never mind.
Oh, never mind.
Look at that.
Yes. Oh, wait a second. What's that?
Dad, is that...
That's our ship.
You think Mom's on board?
Brace yourself.
Yeah, I have a feeling like I'm looking on the.
Hey, we're on autopilot. But look, since we're so
Maybe he
close,
lived. I don't know. Like tell with his
we can
tentacle.
say hi.
It's way too short.
What? You're afraid of a little jump?
They're firing at her. Quick, back up. Let them get out of range.
I told you, autopilot.
Well, do something.
Okay, everybody be quiet. I need to think.
I need to think. Okay. So we could start on either ship, but usually I think I started on her ship.
Hey, I think that ship, I think it belongs to my friend Alex. I can't believe he got that thing running.
Well, go around it then. We're under fire.
I would love to, Captain Volta. But you know once the path is woven, the ship follows only the thread. It's out of my
A
control.
good knife is handy to have around, even when it is kind of a creep.
We are going to get blown to bits.
Surely the ship's shields will protect us. Wow.
I think if I want to fire the death ray, I can just push the button.
There are no ship shields. We threw the fusion orb out the trash chute.
Excuse me. What
Hey, mind if I...
Oh, please don't touch those. I control all the ship's systems from here.
I just wanted to...
Blow up the ship? Because that's one of the things you can do there.
Oh,
Okay, we are
No,
gonna
I
do
don't wanna
the
do that.
Plague Dam stuff.
never mind.
There is no protocol for this situation. This is new territory here, okay?
My advice is to just sit back and enjoy the trip.
I am only asking you to steer a few hundred yards left or right just for a bit.
Even if it were in my power, Captain, that kind of navigational sloppiness is a slippery slope.
I am about to come down there and unplug you.
You can unravel me like a sweater, but it won't change the course we're on. The nav scarf has been deployed,
But I can take manual control of the ship.
not when I am following the commands of the star chart.
That's ridiculous.
I don't make the rules.
Austin,
Well,
only
who
can only
does?
between
The
both channels.
rules were here before either of us. It's not our job to question them.
We're doomed. Well, go around it then. We're under fire.
I would love to, Captain Volta, but you know once the path is woven, the ship follows only the
Okay, we're gonna have to do the same thing we did beforehand. I think I did this before in previous thing. We gotta pick up this little guy.
Oh no! Little girl, what have I put you through? It looks like all your little wires got knocked out.
Yes, but they also have
Okay.
indicators, which is great.
Stick with me. I'll make it right.
So, okay, I think I go somewhere else from where I think kitchen. Okay, nope. Nope, we gotta go this way to the Death Center chamber.
Mogs. Just when you think you've taken care of them all, another one shows up. Guess I'd better eliminate these two before they breed.
Before they breed.
It looks like all your little white. I don't think that's what this girl's made for. Let's hope that big open window makes for better reception. Darn. Didn't hit anything.
What the? How did that... Bella, her hot-headedness is gonna get us all killed.
Control room of the ship and turn off the
Already
raid.
too hard to touch. I'm gonna have to kill the circuit in the power room. Stay here. There are some, legacy features of the ship down below that can be unpredictable. How'd this thing get set again? Ah.
Oh, come on. We were this close to a real meltdown. Quit being such a fraidy cat, Alex.
Okay, so now we have to head to the computer room. Which I think I can go this way.
Huh. This door must have jammed shut in the collision.
Oh, I know where to go. I was like, where do I go? I think we'll continue up to that point, but I don't know how much longer after that point we'll have. To the vent. Now we can go where Marikai was. And he left a wire here.
This scrap wire might come in handy if I wanted to repair something.
Marikai, where are you?
Oh, it's this guy.
Explosion.
Sorry, wrong number. How do I turn this off?
You? What's happened to Marikai?
He hasn't landed
He
yet.
hasn't landed yet?
You. Violent abomination.
Call me a violent abomination.
I was so taken with you.
Stop shooting at us and let us go.
You're a terrorist, and you will face justice. Plus, we still need you, Vela.
Okay.
What do you need me for?
To true the formation in our bloodline.
Look, that's still vague, pal. Like, very vague.
Is truing the formation as creepy as it sounds?
We nurtured and disciplined our bloodline for hundreds of years, removing impurities, and built the plague dam to keep them out forever. Unfortunately, it turns out that some of those impurities were necessary. So, as we have become refined, we've also become somewhat delicate. We are a house made out of fine crystal.
Okay, I'm looking at my OBS and we're getting red on the dropped frames, and we're getting a lot of dropped frames.
Where you come in.
So, you just need a blood sample from me or something?
Oh, Vela, this isn't a simple matter of chromosomes. Those we could synthesize. We need the whole picture. Your environment, your psyche, your very being. Our processing extracts it all.
Okay, I'm just making sure I'm still alive. Because it disconnected last time. I had no clue how it disconnected. Maybe it was like Wi-Fi stuff happening.
Sounds like you want to put me in a blender.
The rendering process ends.
Why does my dropped frames keep going up? OBS doesn't make any sense to me half the time.
Through the lives
I can tell you straight.
of Brunians.
Gross. Why did you use the boy?
Because even our wisest bloodline ministers cannot discern the precise combination of impurities that will make us whole. But at a certain age, a young man, when raised outside of Loruna, has instincts for these things. Adventure, heroism, conquest. His youthful lusts are sacred to us.
I knew I was going to regret talking to you. So, what will happen to Shay?
He was going to return to Loruna and be celebrated as a hero for the rest of his life. But when you downed his ship, you sealed his fate. Now, he has seen too much.
Why do you pretend these ships are in space?
Several of our first parent teams, upon witnessing the Badlands, succumbed to their pull and settled there forever. Obviously, the frightening visuals drove them mad. So now, we protect them.
Your
Yeah,
system is
your
one-sided
look drew them
and
mad.
it hurts people, and you don't even need it. Tear down this plague dam and build a bridge over this gorge. Let people interact in a natural way.
I would think you charmingly naive if what you were saying wasn't so horrific and disgusting.
If you're so weak and fragile, maybe we should just rise up and get rid of you.
We talked that fight right out of you long ago. Isn't that right, Zelevina?
Yep, it turns out the grandma was on the
Lavina.
grandma was on her the other side the whole time.
I need
That
to
was the big
amend
reveal,
your
Leslie.
entire way of doing things.
You'll never.
Bye bye. Okay, now we can do what we actually want to do. I think blue wire. So blue wire goes like this. Yellow wire goes like this.
Connecting to this terminal.
He's up and running.
There's the old gal I know.
You coming along with me? Okay, now we can go back to the control room, and then we can switch over to Shay's perspective from there. Because I don't think we can do much here. Yep. Alright. Let's make sure we're in the control room now.
Get blown to bits.
Switch over to the Shay side.
Why are they shooting?
You said this was your home.
People, this is just some sort of misunderstanding. I've been gone 300 years. Give them a break, okay? As soon as I
Damn,
figure out
300
what
years.
I'll tell them who I am,
Lord.
and we'll all be laughing about this.
I hope you're right, Alex.
I hope the drop frames just go back down. Because that's really going to annoy the crap out of me.
Anybody there?
That's around the ship when you...
Hello? This is the Dandelion Cruiser Malaruna.
Okay. I think we'll be back where we were before. This is kind of where I was beforehand. You know, this took me way longer than it needed to. Trust me.
Oh, hey, son.
Dad,
I'm not even an hour into
what are you
stream.
doing here?
Just patching up a few more holes. Seems like every time I fix one... Oh, gotta go.
You can, like, talk to him or whatever, but you can't really help
Hey,
him.
Dad, need any help?
Well, yeah. If you could get the ship out of this dangerous location, that would help.
I was hoping you'd add an easier job for me, but okay.
Alright, now we can examine the book. More wiring.
Ship controls.
and we have to come to the conclusion that the ship itself is lying to us. Tomorrow we will try to land on one of the hostile planets, which, as far as we know, might not even be. Okay, from there... More tasks on the ship. Yada yada. Copy the combination. Okay, so I need to take a picture of the. There we go. We'll need that for later. If you head to the left. Okay, so then I think I went here to the rogue robots. Group of rogue robots.
Did you see something?
What? Another breach?
No, not exactly.
Oh, good. Because I have enough to worry about up here.
I might be able to make more progress if you know.
Whoa.
Yep, there's the robots.
Hello. Are you guys from the old ship? Have you been down here 300 years? All alone? Whoa. So, would you mind if I just scooted by into that? Hey, okay, alright. You don't want me in there. Okay, that's cool.
Exterminate. Exterminate. Okay, so this is kind of where I left off beforehand on my other save. So, let's see. Okay, and I also did a bunch of other things before I even did that. So we're going to go over here to the right. There's a lot of things here.
Whoa. It's a music morgue.
But we're interested in the only thing we can pick up, I think.
Hey, looks like a radio. Like a broken radio.
Okay, so now we go here. I think I remember correctly, if we go, we gotta go back up the ladder. And we gotta go over here and talk to...
Hey, I didn't know our little electrical genius could dance.
Yeah, I just moved some wires around on her back and she started dancing.
Huh.
Anybody
Huh.
there?
Hey, little Hexapal, come with me. There's somebody I want you to meet.
Sorry. She only wants to dance now. Not interested.
Hello.
Oh yeah, I gotta show him...
Hexapal, you still have some electrical geniusness deep in there somewhere?
Sorry. She's all about the rhythm now.
All about the rhythm.
Look at that. His tinkering must be wired in on a deeper level. And he's already done. Still, better come with me.
Aww.
Aw.
This is the Dandelion Cruiser.
Okay, give you the radio.
How did you get that old thing working? Never mind. Let me have it. I can use it to call Loruna and straighten out this mess.
This was another thing to include, and hopefully...
Hello?
I just hope we're still live every single time. I have to always check,
Hello? Can you hear me?
make sure.
Oh, wow. It's so amazing to be talking to a person finally.
Okay.
I can hold. Shouldn't be too long now.
Okay, now we go back down here. We gave him the radio. And then we use... If I remember correctly, we use the little robot we just got to communicate with... the, Well, okay.
I think we're in range, but nothing's happening. Must be getting interference from the outer hull. Need to find a clearer shot.
Okay, we can also do that, but I'm not trying to do that.
If I want to use this button, I can just push it.
And I give it to these guys. And hopefully they become pal, and they worship him as leader now.
Wow, they really like you. Maybe a little too much. I'd better not leave you here with them.
Can we walk
Looks like
back?
these guys have been on their own for a really long time.
Oh, we can't pass through.
Hey, what gives? I thought we were friends now. I guess it's just my little hexapal they like, not me.
Okay, so I think remember correctly, now we can use, if we go up, we can use the grab Gary.
Hello? I feel like I shouldn't do that.
Hello? Can you hear me?
Gary? Come in, Gary. It's grabbing time again.
It's grabbing time. We're doing anything
Why are
else.
we grappling the other ship with our cargo loaders? Who's doing that? Hey, why are these boom arm controls set to manual? Must have been flipped by the incoming fire. What's next?
What?
Rats. My mom must have set the boom arms back to centralized control.
Hello?
City ship, you can now take the robot back into the ship room where you can. Oh.
Oh, wow. It's so amazing to be talking to a person finally. Yeah, I can hold.
Well, that didn't happen. Whatever this dialogue is saying is that apparently the robots are supposed to follow me. Oh, they did. I was like, they did. I didn't think they would. You can now use. Anything else I read? I have to I gotta do another rewiring. Oh my god, dear lord. That kind of sucks.
Hello?
Okay.
Hello? Can you hear me?
If I want to use this button, I can just push it.
Alright, now the wires are just stuck like
So
that.
amazing to be talking to a
So I need to rearrange these wires in a different direction.
Yeah, I can hold. Shouldn't be too long now. Yes, hi.
Um.
Oh, sure. I can still hold. No.
Ah, here we go. Oh dear lord, this wiring. So let's see. Let me. Oh, sorry.
That's the dance pattern Rocky figured out.
Okay.
He's all juiced up now, but I guess a little top off couldn't hurt.
Here's current wiring. Ah, here we go.
Hello?
This wiring needs to be changed to.
Oh, hi. This is Malaruna, just outside your gate. To whom am I?
Yeah, the way the wiring was going is that the up and down arrow is.
No, I'm in the ship.
Wow. Yeah, the up and down arrow is literally that top one.
Shooting at me.
So.
No, I don't know them, so I don't know why this is
Now I also gotta remember where the other wiring is.
Can you just stop the shooting? Well, if I had their number, I would have called them directly.
Okay, we need to rewire this guy and see where we go from there. Gonna take a little bit of trial and error, but we'll figure it out. But we know this is the up and down.
No, not there.
That one is up and down, and the other ones are something else. But they're not the ones we want, so...
That's between me and your supervisor.
So the yellow wire needs to be... okay. So I think...
Did you put me on hold?
What do I do with the blue wiring then?
Keep interrupting the hold music to remind you that you're still on hold. I hate that.
Okay, I think
Oh, good. Hi.
this is how the blue wiring needs to go.
Looking at us, please stop. Well, who does have that authority?
That needs to go... The yellow wiring needs to go here.
This one looks good.
Listen, I've been gone 300 years, but I think I should.
And then...
Luna could vouch for me.
Put some wire here. And that's all the wire I have. At least he's got more wires now.
I wasn't trying to do that, but okay.
No, I haven't filled out any customs forms. Where was I supposed to get those?
Duly noted. Okay, the one I currently clicked on was the
Stop shooting at us.
triangle one. Okay. But that blue one is the left and right. Okay, so...
Now I'm getting somewhere.
okay, so this wire's that wire's that.
Disconnect.
That wire is up and down, which is what we want.
Ugh. Back to square one.
Okay. The other wirings are different.
Hello? Can you hear me?
So this one is the triangle, like
It's so
double
easy.
triangle thing. So,
Person finally.
Take that one back.
so this one right here is the double triangle thing. This one here is the,
Shouldn't be too long.
this one's the up and down, if I remember correctly, and this one is a completely different one, which is the.
Hi, this is Alex. Oh,
So let me use
That's
this
more
wire.
That's the right terminal.
right.
And this terminal goes...
Hmm.
Let's wire this terminal hook it to this one.
I just need to do this real
That's all
quick.
my wire. Here goes nothing.
Nope.
Man, this is the creepiest hold music.
Ah, we have the diamond's location. I think.
Oh, hi. This is Malaruna. Just
That's why I wanted the diamond's location and the other location of the other one.
Sorry, what?
I don't need. I don't need the. I need 2 of the diamond ones, 2 of the excanical ones,
No, I don't know them, so I don't know why they're shooting at me.
and 2 of the up and down.
No, I can't guess any reason they'd have to shoot at us.
So that means that.
Can you just stop the shooting? If I had
Okay, where's the first blue one? I think I could take him.
Sorry, but I had to take your friend away. He was needed for an important purpose.
That's what they said about my sister.
I didn't want to do that. I wanted to grab him. I'm gonna place him back in anyway. So
Great, I'm on hold again.
the first blue wire. So this first blue wire is
Hello?
that one indicator, and the red. Yep, that's that one. Okay,
May I speak to the supervisor?
cut the blue one. Push blue into this one.
And that's all the wire I have.
Then correctly on yellow.
No.
The up and down. I think I had up and down right. So that one's right there's the up and down, and this is the triangle one. So yellow wire needs to go like this.
They keep interrupting the hold music to remind you that you're still on hold. I hate that.
No, the way the direction of the wire goes. So that needs to go here, and this needs to go here.
That's all my wire.
And then the red wire, the blue one, and the up and down. So start with the blue one, and then switch the up and down.
That's all the wire I have.
Hopefully that works.
I don't know if my wiring helped.
Well, I can always just double check.
No, I haven't filled out any customs forms. Where was I supposed to get those?
Okay, some things are swapped around when they don't need to be. Yeah. So let's see, the up and down. So that one's up and down, or at least the top one's up and down. So, and then that one is the triangle one. This one's triangle. This is up and down. And none of the wires that are currently touched is that one. So I think it's the one on the left. So let's try that.
Back to square one. Here we go. Hello?
So I think I was right on this one.
Hello? Can you hear me?
But which one I went for is not the one.
It's so amazing.
That's all my wire.
Yeah, I can hold.
This is up and down.
Now I'm out of wire.
Shouldn't be too long now.
And then
Yes, hi. This is Alex.
this is the up and down.
That's all the wire I have. At least he's got more wires now.
That's not right. God damn.
Oh, sure. I can still hold.
So that's diamond. So that is diamond. Duly noted.
Alright.
That is that diamond shaped thing.
Hmm.
This is up and down. This is diamond. This is
Man, this is the creepiest hold music.
left and right. And that one is the
This is Malaruna, just outside your gate.
triangle thingy. So go this one and then this one.
That's all my wire.
And then
The ship. No, somebody's shooting at me.
this one, this
Now
one.
I'm out of wire.
No, I don't know them, so I don't know why they're shooting at me.
And that's all the wire I have. Okay, he's wired now, but I have no idea if he's wired correctly.
He has no idea if he's wired correctly.
Reason they'd have to shoot at me.
Okay.
Can you just stop the shooting?
Okay, so I have the middle one's correct.
Their number, I would have called them directly. Hello?
And the right side is correct, but the left side is not. So there's like two on the left side that are not correct.
Oh,
So
is
this
supervisor?
is not it. So that means it has to be this one right here.
Well, may I speak to the supervisor?
So the wire, I don't need to touch the yellow wire. Well, wire's fine. It's the red and this
No,
wire.
it's none of your concern. Listen,
This is the last wire. So it has to be,
did you put me on hold?
this is the up and down.
We keep interrupting the hold music to remind you that you're still on hold. I hate that. Oh, good.
Aha, here we go.
Can you tell whoever is shooting at us to please
There.
stop?
That's where the blue wires connect.
Well,
So this is the filled in one. This is the up down, there we go.
That's all my wire.
Hopefully that worked.
That's the harp playing pattern, I'm pretty sure.
Hey, there we go, we did it. I think that was it. And we can double check by just doing this.
my credentials.
Yep, that is correct.
Listen, I've been gone for another
Happy time. I'll be going after an hour and the frame rate keeps just climbing. Why does it keep climbing? Alright, we're gonna... I think that's a good place to stop, honestly. Just for an hour or a bit. If I get time tomorrow, I'll let you know.
Okay, yes. Please transfer me.
I'm hoping I can get this,
Now I'm getting somewhere.
Alright. I didn't want to do that. Alright, thank you. Manual save. Okay, now we're caught up kind of where we were earlier. And you're going to see the times are a bit different. Unless I, like, rewire the same way on that thing and I do this thing. Let's see. Okay. I will have everything set hopefully for tomorrow. We'll have to see. I want to see if I'm still alive or something like that. Maybe I can raid out some this time. Anyone that stopped by quickie, thank you. We're actually going to just completely, I think, close this game. Sorry about that. Completely close the game. A little bit of an hour thing to kind of wrap up a few things, kind of, you know. I wanted to wrap stuff up, so hopefully that will fix some things. So. But I think anyone that stopped in for a little bit, an hour, because I think... So I'm going to double check to make sure we're still live. Yes, we are. Okay. Also get indication on that as well. Pretty steady on the bit rate. Okay, that's good. Good. Now I don't have to worry about that. We'll probably just see if I can raid out. If I can't, probably just close out stream for today. Doesn't look like it. So, probably gonna close up stream today again. No raid this time again. I hope you're all doing well, and I hope you all have a wonderful day. I'm gonna finish some stuff up and take a rest for now. I'll catch you guys hopefully tomorrow for Broken Age. We should have a bit of time there just before I have to go to work, so I should be back a little bit after 12, so at the latest. So I'll catch you guys. Bye bye.